Hi, my name is Lynette Kenya. I'm the Deputy General Secretary at Kenya Union of Gig Workers. And in the last 10 years, talking as someone who has been in this space, we have tried to organize through social media channels and sector-based association. And mostly the organizing has been for surviving of the system. And when I talk about survival, I'm talking about issues to do with how to navigate the space and the challenges experienced, whether it's deactivation of accounts, the issue of income disparity and precarity. And for me, survival is not power. In Kenya, it's not about who speaks the loudest. It's about who is legally recognized to fight and represent workers. The Labor Relations Act of 2007 clearly stipulates who is mandated to do this, and it's trade unions. The social media pages and channels helped us build a community, and for the associations, they helped us in welfare and professional growth and sector-based interests. For union, and in our case, the Kenya Union of Gig Workers, we are mandated to negotiate and represent you in disputes and even in courts, and can enter into collective bargaining agreement with platform owners. So when I talk about collective bargaining agreement, for example, say Uber drivers, and it's assumed you're between 20 to 30,000 in Kenya, you and your fellow drivers are supposed to get at least 50% plus one, and that's approximately 15,000 for you to sit down with the platforms and state your demands to get into an agreement. And that's only possible if you are within a union and not an association. And I will give you an example. Have you noticed in the last 10 years, we have had several strikes and protests from you, the drivers, and in the Uber and Bolt sector. And you've given different demands. You've collectively shared issues on pay structure and commissions. And at no time has these demands really shifted, or there has never been a fundamental shift in the issues that you've raised. It's because the platforms are not legally mandated to respond to associations or the letters that you send. If you and your fellow app-based driver want to experience changes and see changes, you need to join a union because it's legally mandated to represent you. A trade union, for example, Kenya Union of Gig Workers, operates within the labor system. And when I talk about the labor system, I'm talking about the issue of tripartite. And this is the government, the employer, and the workers. And for the workers, it can only be through a trade union. Being part of a union means there is a fundamental shift from being on the outside to the inside. And that small shift is very important because it's about now being heard and not just striking and protests. You're now on the table to push for your demands. Joining Kenya Union of Gig Workers means there is a fundamental shift from being outside to inside the labor system. It means you have an official decision-making seat at the table together with government and platform owners to share and air your demands.